Okay, for those who haven't seen Caine Mutiny Court Martial, I'm a crazy captain who's gonna break down on stage. Okay, let me start right off with the strawberry business. The real truth is I was betrayed and thrown and double-crossed by my executive officer and this precious Mr. Keith, who between them corrupted my wardrobe, so I was one man against a whole ship without any support from my officers. Now, you take that strawberry business. Why? If that wasn't an outright conspiracy to protect a malefactor from justice, Merrick carefully leaves out the little fact that I had conclusively proved by a process of elimination that someone had a key to the icebox. He says it was the steward's mates who ate the strawberries, but if I wanted to take the trouble, I could prove to this court, geometrically, that they couldn't have. It's water business all over again, like when the crew was taking 7 baths a day, and our evats were definitely on the fritz half the time, and I was trying to inculcate the simplest principles of water conservation, but no. Mr. Merrick, the hero of the crew, wanted to go right on mollycoddling them. Like the coffee business. Wait, no, the strawberry business first. It all hinged on a thorough search for the key, which is where Mr. Merrick, as usual, with help of Mr. Keith, fudged it. Just went through a lot of phony motions that proved nothing, and like thinking the incessant burning of silexes, which were government property, was a joke, which was the attitude of everyone from Merrick down. No sense of responsibility, though I emphasized over and over that the war wouldn't last forever, that all these things would have to be taken and accounted for. It was a constant battle. Always the same thing. Merrick and Keith undermining my authority. Always arguments. And though I personally liked Keith and kept trying to train him up, only to get stabbed in the back when... Okay. I think I covered the strawberry business. And, oh yes, the mess account business. I had to watch them like a hawk. And believe me, I did. They didn't get anything by me, but it wasn't for lack of trying. Instead of checking their accounts and their inventories, which I had to check over and over, always a few pennies short, a few dollars over. What did it matter to them keeping accurate records? Let the captain worry. And I did. By God. I defy anyone to go over a single wardroom mess statement or ship's inventory list of the USS Caine while I was the captain and find a mistake of one single solitary cent. And I mean I defy a certified public accountant to do it. Okay? What else? There was so much tripe in that precious log of Mr. Merrick's. Oh yes, the movie business. No respect for the command of the ship was the whole problem of that ship. And the movie operator, who had a disrespectful, surly manner to begin with, blithely started the movie without awaiting for the arrival of the commanding officer. And did any of the ship's men, crew, or officers, did they call a halt? Or even notice the absence of the captain? No. I missed those movies more than they did. But by God, I banned them! And I'd do it again! What was I supposed to do? Issue letters of commendation to them all for this gratuitous insult to the commanding officer? Not that I took it personally. It was a matter of principle. Principle of respect for command. That principal was dead when I came aboard that ship. But I nagged, and I crabbed, and I bitched, and I hoed, and I made a stick while I was the captain. And as I say, like the Silexes. But it wasn't only the Silexes. It was a matter of respect. When I ask a sailor a question, I want a straight answer. And nobody's going to get away with shifty evasions if I have to hold a court of inquiry for a week. What do I care for strawberries? It's a matter of principle. Pilfering is pilfering. And on my ship, not that we had so many treats either. With those slow-motion mess treasures of ours. Not like when I was ensign, believe you me, they made me jump, sure enough. And when we did get something pleasant, like strawberries, once in a blue moon, it was an outrage not to have another helping if I felt like it. But I didn't let them get away with that. By God, there was no more of that again on that ship! And so, as I say, I hope I've covered everything. I can only do this roughly from memory, you understand? But you ask me specific questions, and I'll tackle them. One by one. See.